In a groundbreaking development in UFO research, a passive, privately owned radar system has independently verified a visual UFO sighting in real time for the very first time. The event took place in Germany and was documented by the Society for the Investigation of UFO Phenomena, or GEP. This is a highly significant case, especially with what's going on in the broader UFO community right now, because it demonstrates that data and evidence can be independently collected outside the oversight of any government or institution. Us private citizens can conduct our own investigations without their help. Given the current developments within the UFO research community and the broader discourse on the subject, I think this represents a major and much needed breakthrough. It probably couldn't have come at a better time. Passive radar technology, increasingly used by independent researchers, has now proven its potential in providing objective verification of unidentified aerial phenomena. So, what is passive radar? How it works is it uses existing signals to detect objects instead of transmitting its own signals. It can detect objects by measuring the time it takes for a signal to travel from a transmitter to an object and back. This is quite an interesting case, and the morphology of the object in question is very unique. I have never seen an object that looks quite like this myself in any case, really. So let's get into this witness account. The sighting occurred in the early morning hours of September 20th, 2024 in Friesenheim, Oberweier, Germany. And my apologies, I may not be pronouncing that correctly. Primary witness, an employee of the federal police in Offenburg, was returning home from a night shift when she observed a mysterious phenomenon in the sky. As she exited her vehicle, she was startled by an unusual noise emanating from the southern sky. A sound she described as resembling the dragging of a metal chain over asphalt. Upon looking up, she saw an extremely bright, white wave-like formation in the sky. Positioned in front of this structure was a vertically aligned double dot of intense brightness. The sound abruptly ceased, and simultaneously, this luminous phenomenon disappeared right along with it. The entire sighting lasted no longer than 5 seconds. The witness was able to precisely note the time of the incident, which was 5:34 a.m. CEST, due to a glance at her Apple Watch, which displays time in large digital numbers. At the time, her husband, who was inside making breakfast, also heard this very strange noise through their open balcony door. However, he described it a little differently, comparing it to many small beads falling onto a tiled floor. Didn't step outside, but noted the unusual nature of the sound, especially for such an early hour. The witness, familiar with GEP investigator Joseph Garcia, who lives approximately 1,000 meters away, reported the event to him shortly after. Unfortunately, Garcia didn't witness the event firsthand, as he was in the shower at the time, and nor did his wife, because she was asleep. Due to professional reasons, the witness wished to remain anonymous, but emphasized that she had never encountered anything like this before. Investigator Joseph Garcia, an expert in passive radar technology, operates a station that continuously monitors a very specific section of the sky because it only has so much coverage. Recognizing that the luminous phenomenon appeared within his system's coverage area, he promptly reviewed the recorded data. He made the comparisons, and astonishingly, the passive radar system had, in fact, captured a signal that matched the witness's description, confirming the presence of this luminous anomaly. This marks the first time in history that a UFO sighting has been objectively verified using passive radar technology. The recording on the passive radar provided a number of different insights. A screenshot of the radar detection reveals a time span of approximately 50 seconds, with intervals of around 6 seconds between timestamps. The exact time was recorded in UTC, requiring a 2-hour adjustment to align with Central European summertime. The object was stationary as indicated by the radar track. Had the phenomenon moved, the track would have appeared differently with extended vertical amplitudes and elongated streaks. The phenomenon existed in the sky for a slightly shorter time than estimated by the witness, around 2 seconds instead of 5. These findings confirm that the light phenomenon was tangible and not merely an optical illusion, atmospheric reflection, or transient meteorological effect. The case presents multiple features that distinguish it from conventional aerial objects and known natural phenomena. The odd sound that was heard in association with this sighting remains an enigma. Nobody has a good explanation as to what exactly that was. Passive radar data indicates that the light phenomenon was visible for only a short duration, similar to the brief auditory event. So it is believed that they are related to one another. Whether the sound was produced by the object itself or from an atmospheric effect of some kind remains to be seen. The brightness and shape of the luminous phenomenon defy conventional explanations right from the gate. Wave-like formation, this distinct vertically aligned double dot structure, it doesn't resemble any commonly known aircraft, drone, meteor, satellite configuration, you name it. And I have not seen anything that looks like this before. I've been researching UFOs for years. This is definitely unique. There have been sightings that may remind me of this, but they are not exact. Unlike conventional aircraft, which would typically be visible for an extended period, the fleeting presence of whatever this was, to me, suggests an entirely different nature of aerial occurrence. Lightning and similar transient meteorological effects can be ruled out in this particular case because passive radar does not detect such natural phenomena. Meteorological data also confirms that the sky was completely clear at the time of the sighting. So if you take everything from this case and put it together, the multiple anomalies, the passive radar verification, which has not happened before, the lack of identification, GEP looked at this and classified this case as a good UFO. This is a designation that they reserve for only the highest quality cases where a reported UFO remains unidentified despite thorough investigation and supporting evidence. This sighting may actually represent a landmark event in the scientific study of UFOs. It provides the first known passive radar confirmation of a visual sighting. There are multiple witnesses. There's corroborating data. This demonstrates that advanced technical surveillance methods can provide objective evidence to support witness testimonies, and you don't need Mr. Government to help you. You don't need the military to hold your hand. This was done just by citizens who want to know what's in the sky. As private research groups continue to refine their methodologies, cases like this highlight the potential for establishing definitive proof of UAP in the future. I really, truly believe this is an important case. I think people need to take this seriously. I think this should be peer reviewed if possible. And I'm actually going to try to get into contact with the team that did this investigation because I would love to see if there are any more details associated with this case. Before we close up here, I just want to let you guys know a little bit about the organization that collected this evidence. GEP is Germany's largest nonprofit scientific organization dedicated to UFO research. Using specialized questionnaires, on-site interviews, field investigations, and advanced technical analysis, GEP pursues an interdisciplinary approach to studying and understanding UFO phenomena. This case will surely remain a subject of intense discussion and analysis within our community, and breakthrough in passive radar validation could set a new standard for future investigations, which is very exciting. That's it for me, everybody. I really wanted you to see this. I thought it was important. you feel the same way, please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have an interview we'll be recording tomorrow with Dr. Zolce in relation to the Nazca mummies. And if you enjoy what we do here, please make sure to share it with other open-minded individuals. We really love our audience. We appreciate you deeply. Stay safe. Enjoy your day, night, wherever you are. Thanks for being here. And I will catch you later.